meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
Wind is already kicking out there. Got a wind advisory beginning at the top of the hour until midnight tonight. Even before the storms, we can see wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour. So that's a whole lot of wind going on. You can see our Heads Construction tower cam in the backyard getting a bit of a shake as it is showing the wind starting to ramp up a little bit. A lot of clouds down in Central City. Really, the more clouds we can see during the day, the better off we're going to be as far as our severe weather threat. But I expect to see a decent amount of sunshine, unfortunately, later on this afternoon. You can see some clouds, but we got some breaks in the clouds too over the Twin Bridges. A look from Ellis Park right now. Looks like everything's a-okay traffic-wise. Hey, get going early so you can knock off early. You don't need to be on the roads really after 5 o'clock is when that line of storms moves in from the west. And you can see the flag getting kicked around a bit. That's our Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union camera, of course, at Deaconess Gateway, just inside Warwick County. Checking out the east side of Evansville. On the north side at the airport, 64 degrees. South wind at 11 miles an hour. So again, that's sustained. It's already starting to pick up a little bit. Nice and warm out there with that south wind, though. Kept the temperature up. 64 Evansville, 64 Owensboro, 63 Jasper, 65 Till City. A little warmer down to the south, 67 both Madisonville and Greenville. And west of the Wabash at 64 in Fairfield and 65 in Carmine. 68 now in Harrisburg. Got some false returns around the radar side, but the real returns were up to the north, up around Olney. Earlier had a heavy little shower. Now that's moved up to the north and out of the picture, but they do have some pretty big thunderstorms up north of Indianapolis and northern parts of Indiana. Looks like the northern suburbs of Indy and Chicago catching some now. That's where their severe threat is, or when it is. It's this morning. Look at this line of thunderstorms now plowing through Kansas City. They got several watch boxes along that line. So we're going to keep our eyes on that as it continues to plow through Missouri over the course of the day. Here's how it times out from Future Tracker. And again, seeing a little bit too much sunshine this morning. Don't like to see that. We want more clouds, and we could use a few more showers in the day during the morning and early afternoon to keep that threat down. But you can see only a few hit and miss showers out there this afternoon. More breaks in the clouds too. We see that line of thunderstorms right around 5 o'clock. It's going to be right along I-57, so just west of the tri-state. So as we kind of roll through the evening, along the leading edge of that line, if we have anything severe, that'd be the greatest threat for severe weather, would be right along the leading edge of that line. And not noticing any storms out ahead. If we did see a few thunderstorms out ahead, there'd be a greater risk for a tornado or a supercell developing. But along the line, we can still see the tornado threat, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's a little bit less if it's right along the line. So anyway, you got the line right along the Wabash at 7 o'clock. It looks like it's going to be between 7 and 8 moving into Evansville. Not long after that into Jasper, which will be 9 o'clock Jasper time. And then you can see right around 8:30 moving into Owensboro as it continues to slowly work its way in. The leading edge of that line is out of the tri-state by 10:30. Really, for the most part, the severe weather threat is gone by midnight, and things calm down overnight, only to have wave after wave of rain showers and thunderstorms. And we can't rule out severe weather on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, but the greatest risk by far is later on tonight as the storm line moves in. But you can see all that heavy rain continuing to flood the tri-state over the next several days after today. As far as the rainfall figures, I mean, they will be plentiful, maybe historic. I mean, as far as the rainfall numbers go, anywhere from about, this just takes us through basically a Friday. I mean, late in the day on Friday, and that doesn't even include Saturday and Sunday. We're talking about 6 to 8 inches of rain already. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw 8 to 12 inches all told across the tri-state by the end of the week. Anyway, got that moderate risk for severe weather. Again, it's later on this afternoon and mainly this evening. Got the high risk down to our southwest. So all threats are in play. And again, we've got a little bit greater tornado threat there. That threat is now up to 15%. Got a 30% chance for large hail and damaging wind. Here's my forecast for today. Calling for a high that is going to be right around 80 degrees, very windy ahead of the storms that move in late in the afternoon. Got that 3-degree guarantee, by the way. Kathleen Helming, you are the winner. And over the next 7 days, you can see 68 degrees on Thursday, 72 on Friday, 71 on Saturday, and plenty of rain all of those days. Finally, the rain tapers off on Sunday, but not until after maybe a half a foot to a foot of rain has fallen. Next week's looking pretty good, though. On Monday and Tuesday, highs are going to be in the mid-50s. Lows are going to be in the 30s. But, yeah, again, obviously the main concern is today, and it's later on this afternoon and evening. Looks like right around 7 o'clock Evansville time. We've got more Daybreak coming up right after this. Stick around.